Aloha. Welcome back once again. This is Wolf. You're watching Waking Up with Wolf. Thank you so much for those of you who are joining, tuning in the future. For those of you time traveling weirdos tuning in from the past, congratulations. Awesome. It is a Wednesday. It is an awesome day. It is another opportunity for us to be able to bring more love into this world, to be able to fill our cups with peace, to be able to align with our potential, to be able to activate our archetypes, our archetypes of shifters, of light guardians, of the heroes of our journey. And as we begin to just welcome ourselves into this space, to welcome ourselves into this routine, just begin to move your body, stretch your limbs, wake up yourself on a cellular level. Start moving that energy, start breathing it with your breath. Deep inhales, nice and gentle exhales. What does the breath taste like this morning? What does it feel like this morning? Where is your gratitude at this morning? Can you bring it to a point of focus? Can you bring your gratitude into the focus of your own heart? Can you bring your gratitude into the focus of this one moment? Can you bring your gratitude into the focus of your breath? Allowing your rhythms to naturally inhale, exhale, for the inhale to meet the exhale, for you to find the edge or the interface in between. And again, gently just releasing your arms, continuing to breathe. I want you to almost kind of like do things as if you're just a little bit, in a little bit like 75% speed. So everything that you're doing right now, just kind of like 75% speed. So again, just finding those edges within your body where you can just stretch yourself out just a little bit more. And it looks like we may be having I don't know if there's a bit of an issue with Instagram or not. Because I don't know, I think this like hasn't like sent out the signal yet, but that's not a problem. Shout out to those of you who are watching this again on Facebook or at any point. I will just kind of like take a moment here to just obviously stall by just like taking up a little bit more time so that people from Instagram can be able to join. Or hey, maybe it's just us. That's totally cool too. That's all right with me. Again, sometimes when we do these broadcasts, and I do have a very powerful thought to be able to share with you in the next moment. But again, before I even get there, as I'm just chatting here, just reminding you to just begin. Ooh, that's a nice thing to do. To just begin listening, to just begin listening to your body, to begin massaging it. I was just doing this. I don't know. I've never really done that before, where I'm like using my kneecaps to like massage the inside of my arms, or I'm like pushing into my arms against my kneecap and just kind of like rubbing it. I don't know. I've never done that before. That kind of works actually. Feel free to try that one. Using your like inside of your legs to massage the outside of your arms. Ooh, if it feels good, try it. Again, there's a million different ways to use it. To use your body to massage your limbs. So one of the things I was just gonna say is that like theoretically, let's say no one tunes in right now. How would this make me feel? Would I be sad? Would I be upset? Would I be less motivated? Quite frankly, I have to be able to get into the mindset of doing these broadcasts, and I mentioned this before, as if there are like already like 50 people tuned in, 100, 1,000 people tuned in, because that in itself is what brings me into the energetic alignment for those realities to actually manifest, for them to actually be the right reality that I'm experiencing. And I invite you to be able to think about that in the same way, like in the same way you're just like, oh, okay, like I'm getting ready to be, like I'm getting ready to be a millionaire or something like that. Like, can you start feeling what it's like to have that abundance within your life? Or I'm getting ready to like open my business. Can you feel what it's like for your business to be successful? I'm getting ready to be able to be the healthiest version of myself. Can you start acting like the healthiest version of yourself in this moment right here and now? That in itself is like a huge hack, a huge way to be able to change the way we play the game. So again, just begin moving your limbs. Okay, it looks like we got a couple people tuning in on Instagram. That's all right. Small crowd today. That's not a problem. We will be doing, as part of our regular Monday routine, part of our self-love, our practice for being able to honor the temples of our body. After we just do some initial stretches, we'll actually be like standing up and doing some shirtless stretches. And basically, again, the context behind this is to be able to invite you, the viewer, to be joining in if you choose. It is fully optional. And basically, the idea behind this is to just become comfortable being in our body, become comfortable being in our flesh, to take those moments where it's just kind of like, yes, like I love my skin, I love my organs, I love my tum-tum, I love every single part of me, and just to be able to imagine that you're like standing out in the middle of an open field and you're just like receiving all of that beautiful sunlight on your skin, and you're shining that sunlight out at the same time. So we'll get to that in the next few moments. But again, just begin. Oh, and also find an object for yourself. Tennis balls. So usually when we do this, tennis ball, and if you happen to have like a sword or a lightsaber nearby, totally optional for you, but grab some sort of object that would be similar to what a tennis ball can accomplish. And so again, tennis ball, roll of socks, some sort of object, some sort of hard object that you can do like a little bit of flow practice with. So as we're just sitting here, just begin massage. I'm just going to be continue to keep massaging myself and just do a little bit of like self-tapping. When we do the self-tapping, it's very powerful, because when you do the self-tapping, what you want to kind of be doing is like feeding yourself positive self-talk. So just like in this moment right now, I just want you to be able to self-talk and just tell yourself, like, how are you feeling? Just talk to yourself. Just be like, yes, like I am feeling activated. I am feeling awesome. I am feeling like every single day I'm stepping more into my potential. I am feeling gifted. I am feeling grateful. I am feeling like I am succeeding in all of my endeavors. I feel like I am learning in every single opportunity. And so just tap that in to your body on a cellular level. Let that become the story that you are living. So just take a few moments here to just talk to yourself as you just tap every single part of your face. And you can even go beyond your face. You can even just do like your shoulders, your trapezoids, the back of your neck, the top of your head. And again, just talk to yourself. I am succeeding. I am growing. I am receiving. I am learning. I am leading. Just kind of use those words, use those phrases as literally like mantras, right? Like, even just reminding yourself not only like what you're becoming, but literally like what you already are. Just be like, you know, like, I am infinite. I am abundance. I am clarity. I am lucidity. I am spirit. I am soul. I am all that I am and more. I am a part of a bigger body. I am community. I am unity. So just kind of take a few moments here. Whatever comes to mind, I want you to just kind of talk to yourself. And then I want you to do this at some point during the day, on your own. At some point during the day today, I want you to take time to just literally, like if you're out like walking, if you're like in the shower, to get in the habit of just doing this little self-tap. This is called conscious self-programming. This was taught to me by my good buddy Nathaniel Solis, who is going to be our guest on the Leading the Shift podcast coming up April 18th. Followed by the broadcast this Thursday with Ben Switzer about neurohacking. Tune in for that. And again, just inviting you to make a routine of this. Cool. So just do that for about like 20 more seconds, and then we're going to switch it up. So just keep talking to yourself. Program your reality. Every time you're doing this, it's like putting code into the software, putting code into the game, configuring your inputs. What story are you telling yourself? What code are you writing? What program are you running? Are you running the program of negative self-talk, or are you running the program of optimized efficiency, actualization, service in a story that's bigger than just you? So 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just kind of like move your face a bit, make some really weird looking faces right now. So just kind of move your jaw, go practice your Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. Do the chakra exercises. That joke never gets old. Cool. Thank you again for those of you who are just tuning in on Instagram. No problems if you missed the beginning. We're going to get right into it. Again, what we're going to be doing in the next second, we're going to be practicing our shirtless massage. I'm going to be keeping this broadcast within a 30-minute period. When we do the shirtless massage, this is an invitation for you, the audience, to practicing shirtless. You can keep your clothes on. That's totally optional. But in the process of doing this, is a chance for us to really be able to bring love into our temple, to practice being comfortable in the skin of our body, and to really just send love to like all the little parts, all those little like love handles, all those little like weird bumps, all of our little like tum-tums, all of it. One thing I wanted to say, and as I just massage, give yourself a couple more stretches, a little bit more. Or actually, we'll just take our shirts off now. That's totally cool, and then we'll just keep talking. So if you're in this moment right now, I invite you, if you choose, totally optional, totally optional. Again, like this is nothing to do with like trying to impress anyone. This is doing the value of creating the space to hold space so that we can love ourselves even more, and almost like desexualize the body, but at the same time, really honoring the fact that we are fucking sexy by default. So that's totally cool too. So you can kind of like make this a little bit of a ceremony for you if you wish to take off your shirt. You can make it super casual. You can make it not a big deal. You can make it what you want. So if you're like looking in the mirror, you can even just kind of like connect with yourself in that moment. Deep inhale, exhale. Bringing tension into this moment. Loving yourself. And when you're ready, gently take off your shirt. Like it's no big deal. Like we're just going to down by the river or something like that. So cool. All right. So one of the things I was going to mention, and as you're here, you can just keep massaging your body. One of the things I was going to mention, it's this very, very powerful quote. It's this quote of the idea that battles are won before they are even fought. This is Lao Tzu, the author of The Art of War. Very, very, very powerful quote. It basically kind of like reiterates the idea that if you just like go into a scenario, if you're trying to like run a business and everything like that, or you're just trying to like finish a project and you just kind of go into it and you're just like figuring it out as you go. And sometimes that works and sometimes it does like manage some success. But if you're like really looking to optimize the efficiency of the long-term goals and the long-term success, one of the ways of doing that is to strategize, is to be able to understand that like the way we win the battles is by working on ourselves before we even go into them. And so that's essentially like what we are doing here right now. Like literally here right now, in terms of being able to practice like doing our chakra meditation, practice like loving ourselves, practice doing our breath meditation, practice massaging our body. This is the way for us to win the battles before they are even fought. So think about that. Think about that. This is like literally, again, the idea of like tuning our instrument, the idea of showing up with intention, the idea of being able to know that like whatever comes your way today, you'll be able to flow with it. You'll be able to handle it. You'll be able to overcome it. You'll be able to learn from it. You'll be able to succeed in that. So again, battles are won before they are even fought. How are you showing up prior to the battles, whatever those battles may be in whatever metaphor? So again, as we're sitting here, let's just connect with our breath, and then we'll stand up in a second. And again, as you're here, you can just kind of like practice putting your hands on different parts of your body, practice like loving different parts of your body, practice loving your tum-tum. Again, everybody has a tum-tum. Love your tum-tum. That's totally cool. I just like that word, tum-tum. I don't know. Just gentle breaths, gentle inhale, exhale here. If you're looking in the mirror, really just kind of like observing yourself, observing how beautiful you are, observing how perfect you already are. You yourself are a work of art. You yourself are a masterpiece. Gentle inhale, exhale. You're crafting your masterpiece. It is a work in progress every single day. It is perfect in its imperfection. It is the exact body you chose for yourself so that you can love it exactly as you need to. And maybe that means that you're still changing it, and that's okay. Maybe it means you're totally awesomely happy with where it is, and that's okay. Either way, just treating your body, treating your temple with love, feeding it the fuel that's going to continue to just bring it into its best form, giving it good sleep, giving it good rest, giving it lots of sunshine. Are you giving your body what it needs? Can you be giving it more of what it needs? Literally, just in this moment, observe. What's one simple thing that you can do that would probably be beneficial for your temple? Again, like I said, maybe that's just spending more time out in nature, getting fresh air into your lungs. Maybe it's intermittent fasting. Maybe it's making sure that you're like turning off your lights no later than 10:30 p.m. and reading a book and getting a good sleep. Maybe it's dancing. Maybe it's movement. Maybe it's expression. Allow your body to be seen as like this amazing video game, this amazing opportunity to be able to experience what it's like to like move your digits. So even just like right now, reaching your arms out in front of you, just expanding your fingers, become super aware of the fact that like you are literally moving your body right now. Like this is like some next level stuff. If you think about moving your hand, it moves. We often overlook like how magical this is. And so we're going to stand up in the next moment. And again, as we stand up, I invite you to grab some sort of object, some sort of ball, if you have a tennis ball or whatever. And again, for those of you just joining on the fly, we are doing, this is like Wednesday thing. We usually do this practice where we practice shirtless. And again, the intention behind that is to really just practice loving ourselves. It's not like a thing we have to do every day, but hey, if you want to practice this every day, I really, really encourage it, because it's really, really important for you to just be able to be like proud, be grateful for your temple while still acknowledging that it's still like growing, it's still expanding. So let's stand up in this moment. And again, what I want to be able to invite you to do, we're just going to do this for about maybe like less than like 10 minutes. And yeah, that's okay. And so what I want you to be able to do, I want you to be able to grab a tennis ball, and I want you to get into this process where you're just like allowing yourself to naturally dance as you pass the tennis ball around, moving it as if it's like a ball of energy. And allow yourself to just kind of like move into this place where you're just dancing right now, as if there's like music emanating from inside of you. And if it helps, you can close your eyes. And as you're doing this, inviting yourself to just like get into dynamic stretches. So, I mean, what I'm doing is just an example. What you're doing is listening to your own body and even just allowing the gravity to move you. Oh, allowing your body to stretch in ways that maybe you haven't moved it. Honor this. And if you're doing this in a way that is activating, you'll notice yourself like starting to even begin to sweat very soon. And so even just moving the legs, practice like standing on one leg, moving that leg back and forth. Again, you can even just kind of like incorporate any sort of like yoga moves into this. And as you do this, starting to make things a little bit more advanced. Again, if you have an object, if you don't have an object, just pretend you have an object. And as you're moving this ball, eventually you can begin to slightly start tossing it. And again, just like imagine bringing that archetype of like a Shaolin monk, of like something from some sort of like kung fu movie, and even just incorporating this into like your own version of Qigong. Allow yourself to just begin to listen to the dynamics of your body, to practice moving this energy, and to do this in a way where you're just like, this feels good, like this feels delicious, this feels like conscious cake for my body because it's fun and it feels wonderful. So again, just kind of like finding a rhythm, and you can start to get dynamic with it. You can start tossing the balls, tossing the object if you have it, up and down, allowing yourself to get into that place where it's a very intuitive flow, where you're not even really having to think about what you're doing with the object, but you're just allowing yourself to move it around, challenging yourself in a way that feels natural for you. Like, you will notice that if you do this, if you were to practice just like juggling a ball every single day, you would get pretty good at it. And again, finding like almost like a symmetry, that's like a very cool thing. When you allow your body to kind of like move in a way, you can allow yourself to notice that there's like a natural symmetry, a natural way to be able to synchronize the hemispheres of the brain. And in a lot of ways, that's kind of like what we're doing here. We're synchronizing the hemispheres of the brain as well. So keep doing this for the next few minutes. And if you want to be able to go even further with this, if you do have any sort of object that you want to be able to grab in this moment, be it like a lightsaber or a bow staff, honestly, please feel free. Whatever is your style. So again, I'm just gonna like play with the ball a little bit more. And again, anytime that you drop it, just keep flowing with it. The trick is to like incorporate any sort of like drop into the constant flow. No judgment. You're constantly learning. And again, just kind of like dancing with yourself in this moment. And just challenging yourself, getting funky with it, getting weird with it in like a good way. And again, if you're doing this, even just like looking in the mirror at yourself, and again, like the fact that you're shirtless is almost secondary at this point, but at the same time, just acknowledging, they're just like, yes, like I love my body, I love my skin, I love my temple. And really feeling that, like, as you move your body, just allow yourself to start feeling what your skin feels like. Feel the heat of your body activating from the inside. Take a breath here as you continue to move. Gentle inhales, deep inhales. Big exhale. Move your body. Shaking your body. If you want to just get in some like little shakes. When you shake your body like that, you allow yourself to just be able to like move any sort of tension that you might be holding on to. Even, you know, in terms of the body, like sometimes if we have like old trauma that hasn't completed its loop inside of us, shaking the body, being able to finish that loop is one way to be able to move beyond like anxiety and stress. So allow yourself to just like shake it out. Even if you don't feel you have anything to shake out, I guarantee you there's something there that needs shaking out. So just allow yourself to shake it out. Allow yourself to move. Doing a couple of these like spinning things back and forth, nice and gentle, nothing too crazy. Awesome. And I'm just gonna grab my lightsaber for a minute longer. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the red one today. I always have a choice between like red and purple on one side or the other. So again, just continuing inviting you to be able to practice flowing. If you have some sort of object, if you have a lightsaber, if you have a sword, if you have a bow staff, if you have like a poi, if you still are just using the ball, if you're just using your hands, just allow yourself to be in this moment as you activate into kind of like your warrior archetype. So imagine you're like training out, like this is you, like literally again, like preparing for the battles that have yet to be fought. Again, because the battles are won before they are fought. So just continue to move, continue to flow, continue to be in this space just for the next few moments, and then from there we're going to be going into our chakra practice meditation. Allow yourself to move from that place where it's less thoughts, more flow. So just allow like the natural rhythm of the body to move. Challenge yourself. Be in this moment. This is your meditation. Finding that constant flow, trying not to stop, trying to remove any sort of judgment. There's nothing wrong with the way you move. Keep moving. Keep moving. Beautiful. So just allow yourself to be in this flow. We'll just be here just for a few more moments. Check in. How are you feeling right now? Continuing to breathe. Slowing down if you want to. Pausing for a second. And as you pause, just noticing, can you feel the heat on your skin? Can you feel the activation of your organs? Can you feel your chakras even beginning to ignite? Can you feel any sweat beginning to accumulate on your brow? I can. So again, just kind of like keep moving just a little bit more. You can even like pretend, one thing that I do, I like to pretend I'm like kind of like fighting like invisible ninjas when I'm like doing my training. So be like, use sound effects if it helps. Embody your badass. Embody your cosmic badass. Wherever you are. Feel lit. Feel on fire. Feel the flame. Feel the light shining from within you. So that you can see yourself. So that others can see who you are. So just beginning to move into the conclusion, beginning to slow it down, about 75% speed. Breathing, focus on the breath. Bring yourself into a closing posture. Standing strong, straightening up your spine, your eyes closed. How are you feeling right now? Physically, emotionally, spiritually. Check in with yourself. The battles are won before they are even fought. This is the training ground. This is the place where we strategize. For the battles are fought in our everyday. They are fought in the landscapes of our mind. So let us prepare. Let us sharpen our swords. Let us put on our spiritual armor. Embodying the archetype of the sacred warrior, of the light guardian. Just breathe here, just for a few more breaths. Call it in. All of it in, whatever you need. Confidence, courage, passion, compassion, trust, faith, flow. One more breath here. And gently conclude this part of your practice with a gentle bow to yourself if you're looking in the mirror. Keep eye contact with yourself as you look in the mirror and gently bow. Beautiful. Bring yourself back to seated if you choose. Sit on the floor if you want to. Allow yourself to find a place where you're going to be nice and comfortable. You can keep standing if that's okay with you. And we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. Aloha to everybody who happens to be showing up right at this moment. You showed up right at the right time. That's totally cool. So again, as you're sitting down, let's just take a moment here to just allow ourselves to gently just kind of like fold our spine and allow our tum-tum to truly come forth, to truly come to be seen. Let's just take a moment here to really love ourselves. Because again, you know, like how often are we just like trying to hide our tum-tum and stuff like that. But meanwhile, the tum-tum's just like, hey, like, I deserve love too. I'm a part of you. Don't pretend that like I'm something bad. Like if anything, you know, just allow yourself to gently fold, allow your tum-tum to come forth, and I want you to just put your hands there. And I want you just to acknowledge that like this is like your energy tank. That this is like the thing that like helps you run. This is the thing that helps you create. This is the thing that helps you move. And yeah, it will change shape over time. That's okay. That's totally cool. You know? But again, in this moment, really, really just taking that moment to love your body, to love all the weird things about it. And by weird, that's like in quotation, because somebody else probably told you they're weird. But hey, maybe you think they're weird too, and that's okay too. Just like, have you seen my superfluous third nipple? Like, no, I don't have one. Maybe you do. And then if you do, that's awesome. I'm jealous. I want like 12 nipples. Like, why not, right? Damn. Maybe I was a cow in a past life. Anyways, try not to get too off track. So just love yourself here. Again, you can just put your hands on your heart. Really, really love yourself. And acknowledge, again, you know, like how you're constantly transforming. And acknowledge that, like, you know, maybe you've been losing weight. Maybe you've been exercising more. Give yourself, like, the gratitude. Give yourself, like, the appreciation, like, from your body. Just being like, oh, like, thank you. Thank you for doing this. And again, you know, like, when we do that, we allow ourselves to celebrate in different ways. We allow ourselves to experience things in different ways. You know, like that's kind of the beauty of being able to practice just like changing the shape of our body, is that we'll find our edges and we'll go beyond them. You know, even something as simple as yoga. It's to be able to like find where that edge is and then slightly go beyond it. And so we should do that with our bodies as much as we do that with our mind. Finding those edges, finding those growth edges and being like, yes, that's a place where I can go beyond. That's a place where I can expand into. So just take another breath here, just loving yourself. Again, eye gazing in the mirror if you choose, and then we'll move right into the chakra practice meditation, and we'll wrap this up within the next 15 minutes. Gentle inhale, exhale here. Just speak to yourself, speak to your temple, express gratitude for it. Your body, literally, like your body is a form of advanced spiritual technology. Your body, this human form, is like the Cadillac of the universe. Straight up. Not to say that maybe there aren't like other things slightly more high tech or something, but your body is something that other souls would love to have. So really bring gratitude into the fact of what your body allows you to experience. It allows you to feel things, allows you to touch things, allows you to sense, it allows you to smell, it allows you to hold. It's such a beautiful thing. It allows you to wake up every single day. It allows you to move, it allows you to share your gifts, it allows you to connect. It allows you to have this unique experience as collective source consciousness in one single vessel, remembering that it's actually everything in one. So seeing beyond that illusion, but acknowledging the oneness that we are. It's very beautiful. Cool. All right, let's move into the chakra practice meditation. Thank you again, everyone, for being here, for joining. I just want to be able to remind you that if you really enjoy these broadcasts and you find value in doing this, that of course you can think of this as like a kind of like pay what you wish community class. So if you would like to either just donate once or join the team Patreon as a monthly donation, then please feel free to do that. I'm vocalizing this because it helps manifest it, but part of my intention is to also literally be able to increase my monthly earnings as an individual entrepreneur and artist to $3,000 a month, because that's going to allow me to do even more for the team. It's going to allow me to be able to unlock the options of being able to get my own studio space and to really be able to invest more into this project. So if you're just like, hey, Brendan, I want to see what you can do when you reach the 3,000 a month and beyond, here's like $20 a month. Here's $10 a month. Here's $100 a month. If you do more than that, there is the option for private monthly coaching. So for those of you who are looking to not only be able to support, but also invest in themselves, message me about my options for private monthly coaching that I provide as an activation coach, which is like a chance for us to be able to help talk to each other, figure out what you want, focus in on your objectives, and to be able to help keep you accountable and focused on what it is that you're here to do and to step into that purpose. So again, just check out the links in the bio, send me a DM, and we'll get to that later. Focusing on the chakra practice meditation. The chakra practice meditation focusing on the brow chakra first. This is based on the Gnostic practices. Again, each mantra, each chakra has a correlating mantra that spins the disc, that moves the metaphysical organ, that helps balance it, that helps open it up. Starting with the brow chakra, the vowel is the sound I, the vowel is I, the sound is ski. The sound is, like in ski, the sound is E. And so what we'll be doing here, we'll be focusing on the virtue of serenity and also the faculty of clairvoyance. And as we do this, again, by opening up the chakras, this is opening ourselves up into our superhuman abilities. So again, part of my purpose is to literally help activate more people into their abilities as superhumans, as real world superheroes. So again, like I want all of you guys like out there doing superhuman stuff, just like Mystic Spider-Man. So you can be your own mystic version of yourself. You already are. All right, gently closing your eyes. Inhale, exhale on your own. Relax, straighten your spine. Relax your face. Deep exhale on your own through the mouth. Inhale together, focusing on serenity. The sound is E. Together again, inhale. Notice your mind wandering, bring it back. Serenity, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into the throat chakra. And again, I really encourage and challenge you to be able to like do these chakras throughout the day. the other day when I was like out dancing, I was actually like practicing the chakras while dancing. No one else could hear me, so I was just kind of like, I was just doing it for fun. So do it wherever you are. Do it in the shower. Do it during your cold showers. Focusing on the throat chakra. The throat chakra is a vowel sound E, pronounced as in way. The sound is A. Focusing on the virtue of justness, speaking our truth, words creating worlds. Allow yourself to be able to activate more of your throat. Is that something you want to be able to work on? Do you want to be able to make videos? Do you want to be able to express yourself? All of those things can help by balancing the throat chakra. Noticing the sensation when we do this, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Closing your eyes, straighten your spine, relax your face. Deep inhale, together the sound A. Together again, inhale. Once more, deep inhale, focus. Beautiful. Moving right into the heart chakra next. Heart chakra, again, focusing on the virtue of compassion, the virtue of love, balancing our heart, opening ourselves up to service. Very, very powerful chakra. And also inspiration and intuition. Hands on the chest if you choose. Closing your eyes. The vowel is O. The sound is like snow. So it'd be O. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Really feeling this one in your chest when you do it, the vibration. Deep inhale through your mouth. Together. Together again, inhale. One more, focus. Beautiful. Moving into our pulmonary chakras next. Again, I really, 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 really do commend everyone who is like here for this broadcast right now, because believe me, I'm well aware of the fact that there's a part of you, that there's a voice in your side, your head, that's just like, this is like not worth my time. Or something like that. That's just like, we're just making noises. He's just whatever, man. Like, it's not a big deal. This is something that, if you're doing this, yeah, it's going to help you during the day, but it's also going to make an impact in the long term, especially when you show up consistency. This is you strengthening your wings. So as you continue to do this, as you continue to activate your chakras, you are literally allowing yourself to be able to gain the strength so that you can soar. Like, what if I told you that the secret to your prosperity and to your success and to you receiving everything you want was to literally do a meditation for like 30, 45 minutes in the morning? What if that was all that is? How many people out there would just be like, okay, yes, but I'm still not going to do it, right? Like, there's a voice inside of us. It's just like, I could literally give you like this super awesome gift, and then there's still a point inside of us that's just like, yeah, meh, like, I don't know, right? Like, what if I literally tell you that if you do this for like a month, that you'll be able to get like laser eyes and levitation? Because I mean, you could in your lucid dreams. Would you do it? There's a truth to that. There is a truth to that. So allow that to just kind of be like, okay, maybe I don't, maybe it's still a mystery for me. Maybe I'm still discovering why this is helping me. But I know that if I keep showing up, that this is going to be something that's going to benefit myself. So that's why I keep showing up. Because I know it's benefiting myself. I've already experienced it, and I'm sharing this with us because I want all of us to be able to step more into this. So there may be a little mystery, there may be a little bit of doubt, there may be a little bit of uncertainty. Keep showing up. Observe that as just like the mind trying to convince you. In the same way that when you sit down for meditation, how often does that happen? When you sit down for meditation, you're like a minute in and you're just like, I have better things to do. see that thought process and see that as your edge for you to be able to like, but I'm using my will to still show up. So if you notice yourself just being like on the edge of just being like, I'm going to turn off this broadcast right now. Maybe you have something else to do, that's fine. But if it's just like meh or something like that, then observe that and challenge yourself to go beyond that. And I'll do my best to be able to hold space for this and keep this relatively entertaining so that it's fun. Yay, that's the important thing, right? Less of a chore, more of something exciting. Moving into the pulmonary chakras, gently massage these chakras. We'll just get a few more left and then we'll wrap this up very, very shortly. Massaging the pulmonary chakras, again, this is about being able to give gratitude for our ancestors. This is the chakras that correlate to ultra memory. Very, very powerful. Connecting with our past, connecting with our future beyond this present moment. So give those a quick little massage. They may be super sensitive. Massage those later during the day when you have the chance. The vowel is a vowel sound A, pronounced as in saw. The sound is ah. Deep inhale, exhale through your mouth. Close your eyes if you wish. Straighten your spine. Deep inhale together. The sound ah. Ah. Together again. Deep inhale. If your mind is wandering, bring it back to the sensation or thought. Gratitude for your ancestors. Inhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Moving into a solar chakra. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. You guys are doing awesome. I love you guys. Huge bonus points to you. Solar chakra, the vowel sound is a vowel U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is U. Eventually, you guys should be getting to the point where you're going to be able to memorize this. If you've been tuning in for long enough, so basically you do like A or E, A, O, A, U, M, S. Eventually, you'll be able to memorize that too. So, and again, send me the message if you want the cheat sheet. Solar chakra, focusing on the practice of temperance. Again, being able to practice using our willpower to be able to cultivate the desires of our dreams, to manifest our reality. The vowel is a vowel U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is U, as I already said. What do you want to develop more temperance with? How do you want to use your willpower? Again, maybe it's food, maybe it's pornography, maybe it's cannabis, maybe it's laziness, maybe it's just being able to be more productive in general. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Relax your face, straighten your spine. Deep inhale together. The sound U. Again, focus. Inhale. Again. Beautiful. Moving into the sacral chakra, a reminder for those of you like on Facebook and YouTube, please smash that like button so that I know that you guys are really enjoying this. Oh, you can hear my dog barking in the background. That's okay. Okay, we gotta wrap this up soon. Sacral chakra, focusing on the balance of our sexual energies, really cultivating that to be able to use it towards creation, willpower, purpose, and also everything else. The more you cultivate your sexual energies, the more you'll be able to use your heart to share it with others. The more you'll be able to practice your temperance to be able to develop your willpower. The more you'll be able to use your creativity to create new things. So cultivate that energy tank. Practice a cultivation. I'm doing it too, so we're doing it together. The vowel is M. The sound is and when I say vowel is M, it's like a Gnostic vowel. That's why. In case everyone's just like, oh, Brennan's illiterate. I didn't know that. He thinks M is a vowel. Very cute. So the vowel is M, pronounced as in like you just ate something delicious. Hands gently on your sacral chakra if you choose. Again, really bringing in the intention of cultivating your sexual energy. Good balance, chaste, chasteness, healthy relationship with this energy. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Relax your face, relax your eyebrows. Straighten your spine. Deep inhale together. Gentle clenching of the Kegel on the next one if you choose. Inhale together. One more, inhale. Beautiful. You guys are doing wonderful. You guys are doing awesome. As always, super, super proud of you. Moving into our root chakra again. Root chakra focusing on the virtue of patience. The sound is S. Sizzling of the fire, rising of the serpent. The fire that rises and beats our drum. Again, connecting with the roots, connecting with the heaven. Full bridge in between. Every day you do, you activate this. You're like bringing in the energy of the earth, bringing in the energy of the heavens, anchoring it into your heart. Very, very powerful thing. Changes the way you show up through the rest of the day. You will find more flow. You will find more synchronicity. You will find more inspiration moving with you throughout the rest of your day, or even into your dream space if you're doing this at night. Deep inhale, exhale on your own, focusing on the virtue of patience. Exhale through your mouth. Closing your eyes, straighten your spine. Relax your face. Together, deep inhale through the mouth. The sound. Again, inhale. Focus on patience. Inhale. Take another breath here. Just be in this space. Observe your body. How are you feeling right now? Do you feel more open? Do you feel more activated? Do you feel more inspired? You give yourself this gift. Again, I am just the you showing up so that you can do this for you, so that your you can do this for the bigger you, for us. Deep breaths. Take your time here. You're going to kick so much ass today. And kick so much butt. You're going to lead by example. Filling your cup with peace. It has already been filled, but just acknowledging that this practice fills your cup with peace. Feeling yourself just filled with this like golden illumination. Vibrating through every cell in your body and beyond. When you're ready, gently just kind of shake out your hands. Get some big exhales going on. Make some audible noises. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome to the Roughnecks. Cool. All right, let's just end it off with a little bit of eye gazing. Thank you again so much, everyone, for being here, for being a part of this practice. Again, I know that for me, I would be doing this even if I wasn't broadcasting it, because I know this would be helping me. It'd be harder for me to do it by myself. It'd be harder for you to do it by yourself. So I'm grateful that we can do this together, so that we can share this together, so we can be in this practice together. I feel your energy. I feel your devotion. I feel your commitment. It's just eye gazing right here. As we let the winds fill our breath, let them also allow our wings to carry us to our best. Each and every day when we show up with intention, we allow ourselves to remove any contention that may be holding us back from the knowing of who we are, the truth of the cosmos, the strength of the star. Each one of us, infinites, unfolding into the unknown, yet the mystery of who we are is what calls us to our home, to the heart at the center of our being, and of our chest, every day calling us to share the very best, the best that this life has to offer through each and every smile, allowing ourselves to enjoy the distance we travel with each mile. So keep sharing your gifts, keep sharing your love, keep bringing in the truth that as below, so above. Tap into that. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, so much for being here. Please feel free to let me know that you watch this broadcast. If you're on Instagram, just send me a quick message. Send me a little reply afterwards and just let me know and be like, hey, Brendan, I've really been enjoying these. And let me know how it's making a difference in your day. Your feedback is just more for me to be able to build on to help make this even better. So again, I really, really appreciate you being here. If you want to help work towards my aspirations and my intentions of being able to increase the amount that we can even do for the team, and like I said, really working towards my personal goal of $3,000 a month, which again is going to be able to open up the possibility for me to be able to get a sweet studio space downtown so I can create even more awesome stuff for the whole team, then please feel free to donate to the Patreon or send me a direct message, patreon.com/Brendan Culton. And of course, when you do that, you also get your 25% off discount key for items at the Quest Item Shop and bonus access to my 3-hour-long mushroom video, 5 grams. If you're interested in that, it's a bonus. Stay tuned for more we got coming your way. We will be here again at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday, for more Waking Up with Wolf. We got a live broadcast this Thursday evening with Ben Switzer on Leading the Shift at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to get more information about private coaching with me, if that's something you want to be able to invest in to help you activate into more of your potential and really be the change that you are here to be, then please feel free to let me know, and I'd love to be able to help support you in doing that. And of course, if you want to be able to connect deeper with the Paradigm Shift core team, then you can go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, follow the signal, and apply for your shifter pass. That's it for today. Go kick some butt. Let me know how it goes. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast. Share it with your friends. Until next time, I will see you in the future. Keep it shifty.